Well, back home there's an increased risk of bushfires across the middle part of Australia this summer due to large areas of drying grass.
According to the Bushfire Cooperative Research Centre's Southern Australia Seasonal Bushfire Outlook, last summer's heavy rains spurred on the growth. Rob Sandford is the Assistant Chief Fire Officer of the South Australian Country Fire Service and he joins us now from Sydney. Rob, good morning.
Good morning, Michael.
Have fire authorities been taken aback by just how fast this grass has grown?
No, I don't think so. We've been monitoring it for some 12 months now. This year, the rain we've had right across Australia is the second year we've had rain in a number of those areas. So we've been monitoring it for some time, and the workshop we held last week in Adelaide allowed us to bring all of that information together to put in and produce the fire note that was released yesterday. How
big a fire threat does this grass pose?
Well, we haven't seen pasture growth like we have this year for a number of years and been continuous right from coast to coast across a number of states in Australia. But when we talk about it in the context of above normal level of activity, and for us that means the local resources will need support from other areas should we have fires in those areas to go and assist. So it's not just relying on the local resources. For those areas, it may actually mean additional resourcing to go and assist should fires occur in those areas.
Because there haven't been grass fires for some time now, have fire authorities, firefighters had to be re-skilled to fight what could be potentially disastrous grass fires?
Oh, well, our focus is always on maintaining our training for all our firefighters right across Australia. But I think more importantly, we want to focus on the community education. The message we want to get to the community right across Australia is that they need to be aware of the risks in their own areas and that they actually need to prepare for fires and have a bushfire action plan in place and be well practiced in what they need to do should conditions deteriorate and potentially fires occur anywhere in their area.
Are there states more at risk of these grass fires than others?
Well, it was interesting last week. Each state put their information forward, and as indicated in the fire note from the Bushfire Cooperative Research Centre, it is continuous right across Australia, and it's been a number of years since we've seen that. So I don't think there's any one state at more risk than the others, because each state has a potential for above level of activity somewhere within its state.
Rob Sandford from the South Australian Country Fire Service, thanks very much for that heads up this morning.
Thank you, Michael.